and Mount Cammerer loop. Gonna make a few videos here during this adventure run. One of my buddies, David Workman, and I set out for this loop last year, around the same time. This being the end of February. But excuse me, at the higher elevations, it was just pure ice. And Dave didn't feel comfortable with the gear we had to finish the loop. So once we summited Sterling, we descended down through Deep Creek and out, which was the right choice. You know, we didn't feel comfortable putting ourselves in that situation because we figured going back up high we'd be getting into more ice. So you know, we bailed. So you know, I've been wanting to do this route for a long time. I've got SCAR coming up in 2 weeks, so this will kind of just give me a little bit of foresight into what the tail end of that run is going to be like. I'm not going to come out on the AT, but it's just kind of a reminder. Just getting up into the mountains. Honestly, just getting outside my comfort zone. You can hear the rain probably on the windshield, and it's one of those days, you know, like one of those days where it's hard to get out of bed. You hear the rain on the roof. You know, it's just going to be a wet one, and just kind of facing it, knowing that that's going to be part of it, and you know, it's, you know, got to brace it. Just like we did not do last year. Just got to bring the gear. I brought my ice spikes this year just in case. I got a pair of the Catula, the micro spikes. So you know, I got that. I've got, you know, good rain gear. I'm going solo, which again, you know, just a little bit uncomfortable with. These are some unknown trails to me, but again, it'll put me in a better mental space for 2 weeks when I do, you know, basically 75 miles of unknown trail. So I'm pretty excited, you know, to get this loop, to do this loop. It's I forget what the total elevation change is, but it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to get up high. There's such a, I'll video this portion of the climb on Mount Sterling. It's just, oh man, it's so beautiful. You know, I don't know what it is about the whatever type of ecosystem I run through there. It's just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. So really looking forward to getting up there and seeing that again, and to see new trail. You know, I think part of my anxiety, part of my apprehension is that I've been watching some of the kind of the documentaries recently. I got into, you know, watching. Well, I started off with the 14 summits that the Tibetan team, they did the 14 highest summits, and it was, I mean, it's such a great film documentary. It's on Netflix, and, you know, and it's incredible. You know, it's I think he calls it Mission Possible. You know, doing all those summits in one go, and you know how fast they did it. It was amazing. So I started with that, and then I watched Breaking 2 with Kipchoge. You know, going after breaking the 2 hours in the marathon, which in that documentary he was 26 seconds short or whatever it was. I mean, obviously incredible and motivating and so fun to watch. You know, how zen-like he was. Then I watched The Alpinist, and I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen The Alpinist. It is also on Netflix. But you know, surprise ending. Surprise to me. I didn't know his story, so I'll just say that it shook me a little bit. So you know, I hate to even hint at what happened, but like I said, it shook me and kind of made me take pause and make sure that I was being as safe as I could. So I definitely overpacked for this event. I have the route loaded on my watch. I have it loaded on my phone. I brought a backup battery. My watch should be fine, obviously. I've got the Vertex 2, so the battery on that is incredible. But brought a backup battery for my phone. I've got my my Garmin Mini, and I brought up my tracking on my computer at home so my wife can watch, make sure that that's working, so that when I do SCAR, you know, she'll be able to follow there too and see where I'm at. You know, I can message if I don't have cell reception. You know, I packed tons of calories. You know, I did a bladder full of long haul, which is Chris Roberts' new endurance fuel. It's you know, electrolytes and calories all in one, plus some great stuff, vitamins and minerals and such. So got that in the bladder. It was a good thing last night, because I filled up the bladder last night and we went to watch a movie. When I got home, I saw fluid on the ground and my bladder was leaking. So you know, thankfully I found that out prior to actually coming out for this run, so I switched to a new bladder. I had bought a new 2-liter bladder because I knew mine were getting old, so that worked out. But you know, gear-wise, I brought everything. I've got my poles, I got gaiters, my rain shell, which is the Innovate storm jacket, Ultra Storm jacket. It's probably my favorite waterproof piece. My pack is the Raid Light Revoltive. They are, I guess they're currently updating that one. For calories, I brought tons of stuff. I've got 3 different types of chews that have plenty of calories. I brought some awesome sauce, which also, again, have lots of calories. And the Velo Forte, which is just really tasty. So, you know, kind of breaking things up with some different consistencies and some different flavors, but plenty of calories. So, you know, hopefully be good there. I brought my filter just in case. You know, it's about 40 degrees right now, and I imagine it'll probably be a little cooler up top. I've got I actually have 2 shirts on right now. I'll probably take this top layer off and stow it in the bag and put it in my pack just in case I need a second layer if it gets cold. But my base layer is pretty warm, and then with the jacket, I think I'll be fine. So we're you know, like I said, just doing everything I can. I brought my Mont Blanc Black Diamond gloves. They are waterproof. So you know, I did everything I could to keep myself warm and dry and safe. But the trail can give you anything, and I you know, just pray that I get through this one safe. You know, no problems. Just want to have fun, enjoy it, be cognizant, be aware. I didn't bring earphones today. I just kind of wanted to experience the trail rather than you know, listen to a podcast or an audiobook or anything like that. I kind of just want to be present, you know, and as alert and cognizant as I can of my surroundings. You know, I just want to kind of focus and make sure that, you know, I can get through this safely. Because being by myself, you know, it's a little worrisome. You know, I usually do these bigger runs and adventures with friends, so I'm kind of, again, stepping outside my comfort zone. But I'm excited for it. You know, this is what it's going to be in 2 weeks. Really, I don't think. I'm hoping I can get some folks out, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to do it either way. I got everything planned and ready. So, but I'll catch up with you guys on the trail. I'll probably give a little video at the trailhead before I get started, and then some stuff along the way. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, just parked the Big Creek trailhead here. River's really flowing. The kayakers are all down by the river getting ready to head out. Everything is really pushing. Water's really moving. So great day to be out in the kayak. Here we go, Mount Cammerer, 5.9 miles. That's where I'll be popping out, I hope, in a few hours. So on my way, heading for Mount Sterling, first stop. I'll get some film on the way up, but here we go. All right, there we go, 10K to Mount Sterling. Took me a little bit to get situated, get everything in the right spot, but like I said, water's really flowing today. Thank God for this bridge. Oh man, it's so pretty. It's gorgeous. Love this. It's so cool. It's beautiful. There you going here. First bit of single track. Didn't take long to get here, but thus begins the climb up to Mount Sterling. Oh, first blowdown. That didn't take long. All right. Oh, bag's pretty full. All right. As I said earlier, there's some really gorgeous parts to this climb. So I'll get some more videos as I hit those areas. Try to share this journey, this climb. See you in a little bit. Well, pretty early on still. I don't think I've hit 2 miles, but I've already hit a number of creek crossings along the way here. Trying not to get too cute. Just got my feet wet and learned my lesson in England when I raced there. Don't try to get cute and find rocks, because you can slip and hurt yourself, which I unfortunately did. But just taking it slow and steady. Like I said earlier, just keeping it safe. Yeah, really surprised by, well, I guess I shouldn't be, but how many trees are down. I've already crossed over a number of larger sized trees have come down across the trail. I guess with the winter we've had, again, that shouldn't be surprising, but and it's so early in the season, it's hard to get out and do trail work when, you know, the weather's been non-conducive for getting these trees cleared. But it's gorgeous. It's so quiet, aside from the falling rain and the sounds of the creeks. It's just so peaceful. I love it. Well, I'm in the green tunnel.
It's, you know, as I said, as you get higher, the ecosystems just seem to change so much. You run through different types of forests. This is really cool. Now you're canopied. It's just, man, what a great climb. So I've been doing intermittent running, some hiking, just getting up. I was sick earlier this week. I had to take a few days off. My family was pretty sick last week, and then my son and I got sick this week. So yesterday was really the first day I kind of felt like I had my energy levels back. Feel good today. You know, this is obviously challenging no matter what, but you know, I think that was another part of my apprehension, was how sick I was earlier this week. I just didn't really have the energy to even think about this run, and it wasn't until yesterday when I ran. I paced one of my athletes. He was doing a 50-mile effort, so I did a 12.5-mile lap with him, and felt good. So kind of gave myself the green light for this today. But that said, I don't want to overdo it. I ran Friday. I got a pair of the Ultra Mont Blancs, and I just had a wretched experience. I just did not feel comfortable in the shoe. I felt like I was gonna get hurt. The insoles kept moving. The upper did not hold me to the platform, just everything. The outsole wasn't grippy. Felt like the heel wasn't secure enough. I felt like I was gonna come out of the shoe. So I wrote to the regional sales rep and customer service and let them know, you know, because I really don't complain about shoes much, but you know, for $180 shoe, I was just, you know, like I said, I stopped to fix my shoe like 4 times just to try to fix the insole. The insert kept shifting and getting under my arch and coming loose at my toes. It was just frustrating. I tried to tighten down the laces, you know, secure the foot, but you know, they came back and said that they've heard nothing but positives about the shoe, and I don't know how that could be, but they said they'd send me a half size down. So I sent my pair back. You know, I bought my typical 11.5, so they're gonna send me a size 11 to see if it does any better, to see if I had some kind of defect. But you know, I posted on Strava that I was gonna save my review because it could potentially be a defect. And then when I did, you know, there's a number of posts, and one gentleman came on saying, you know, that he had the same kind of experience, just nothing positive to say about the shoe, just thought he was gonna get hurt the whole time. So I screenshot that, sent it to Ultra as well, because all I said in my post was, you know, I was gonna save my total review till I got the new size and just see if it was, you know, a faulty pair. But yeah, Ultra Mont Blanc, I'm a little bit leery at the moment, but that run also kind of shook me. You know, just because I took them on service road and single track, and I mean, the single track, I really could not wait to get off and get those shoes off my feet. I was really hopeful for them, so I don't want to be pessimistic, but it's hard to have optimism when you have that kind of experience. So we'll see when they send the new pair. We'll see, see how it goes. I'll give them a second chance, see if it's just the sizing. But again, like, just that experience, man, I don't know, it just kind of shook me a little bit. So I think I'm still kind of, I'm thinking about it, you know, my foot placement and all that, even though I'm wearing the Lone Peaks, which I trust. I just don't know, you know, I think it's still kind of in my head from Friday. But yeah, I'm a little bit cerebral today. I'm trying to find a different mental space as I climb here. I'm just trying to appreciate the moment, think about what I'm doing, focus on me and what I need, rather than trying to focus on these external factors that are really just detracting from my goal of, you know, doing this and enjoying it. So I'm trying to get out of that mental mindset, and I think recording this kind of helps process it, to recognize it, you know, and try to move through it. You can see how rooty it is. It's not too bad, but it's all good. I'm getting there. I'm clearing my head. The more I climb, the better I feel. It's just, it's always so liberating just to be out here moving in the mountains, moving around, and, you know, taking on mountains like this, just climbing up Mount Sterling. And I look forward to Mount Cammerer. Just something new, something different. I always feel more at home once I get on the trail. Usually I don't come into a run in this mental space, but like I said, this week it's just been so many things. You know, the sickness, which I was COVID negative, thankfully. You know, watching the Alpinist, the footwear fiasco on Friday. It's just, you know, I don't know. But that's what I wanted this for, was challenge myself, not just physically, but mentally. And I think, you know, I've accepted that. Trying to employ just positive thinking, and really just trying to be absorbed by all that's around me. I mean, I knew it would be socked in today, so I knew the views would be very limited, but you know, that's part of why we do this, but more so is just kind of freeing my soul. You know, I feel like I can express myself better out here, moving. This is what motivates and moves me, inspires me, is seeing these trails and being a part of them, moving on them, adapting to them. So I'm gonna enjoy the moment here. This is one of my favorite sections. I think it's the moss that's everywhere. It's just, man, it's so pretty. Sun's trying to stick its head out, which is awesome. I didn't think I'd see that today. Maybe we'll burn off some of the clouds by the time I get to the summit. Getting close to summit of Sterling. It seems every time I find a rhythm with climbing or running, there's a blowdown or just a change in the trail pitch or something that just kind of goofs me up. So just trying to get used to the the inconsistencies again, because trying to find the flow and things keep changing. So I'll be like Bruce Lee, like he said, be like water. Got to adapt to the container you're in, adapt to the environment you're in. So just trying to be like water. Mindset is a lot clearer. I feel so much better. As I've gotten higher, I feel more confident, feel better about what I'm doing and where I'm at. Trying not to think too far ahead. Set a timer on my watch when I started for every 35 minutes. It's just as a nutrition reminder. Take some calories, get something down. So that's been working well. Yeah, we're almost to the ridge here. It's just gorgeous. Views or not, it's just amazing. I love this forest. So, yeah, I think I can make a right here, and this is the ridge to the summit. Gosh, the trail is just so soft from all the fallen pine. It's gorgeous. Feels good underfoot too. Feel my phone vibrating. Just got service. Check everything when I get to the summit. But just wanted to see you guys to see this section of the woods. It smells so good. So fresh. Kind of smell the hemlock. Oh, it smells so good. Love that. Nutrition timer. Gonna get some calories down. When I get up top, I'll give you guys a view. Just had to get this on film. Oh my goodness. That is just so pretty. It's crazy. Oh, God, how fortunate I am. This is just cool. Yep. Liberation of soul. Just so much gratitude for this. Oh God. So cool. Look at this. Man. What a place. Last time I was up here, this was all snow and just a little higher, all ice. It's a totally different landscape. Seeing it now without the snow and ice, it was beautiful either way. So cool. There's the tower. Just caught sight of it. This is Mount Sterling. Got a picture over my desk. That right there, but last time I took it, man, the views were spectacular. But here's the tower. I'm not going up. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna put my poles away. Make sure I'm good for, got a descent down. And then take a left, quick right, and I'll climb the Cammerer. So I'll check in here just a little bit. Check my phone, see if my wife is able to track me. Here's our geological marker, Mount Sterling. Awesome. That's so cool. Very cool. All right. I think I'm gonna get a picture of that one. All right, guys. Like I said, I'll check back in a little bit, but made it to Summit 1. Pretty awesome. Oh. So just checking in here. Made my turn down. Checked my watch up near the summit, and it took me just under 7 miles to get up to the top of Mount Sterling. And I gained roughly 4,500 feet in that time span. Trail off the summit was really rocky. Runnable, but not the fastest descending. This is much nicer. That's why I didn't film up there. Just wanted my focus on the trail. Trying to keep focused here too. But nice descent. I checked my map just to make sure I didn't make any navigation errors. There was a good junction just behind me here. The trail went 3 other ways. That was a 4-way junction, we'll say that. And just want to make sure I made the right turn. Still on the route that I initially took with Dave. But at the bottom here, him and I made a right where I hope to make a left to head back, to head up Cammerer. So I'll check in when I get down there. shit. All right. See if we can do this. Just made my turn. Check my map here, make sure. So I got one more quick turn coming up and I just don't want to miss it. Yeah, we're getting there. They're around here somewhere. There's been signs, so looks like we're just up ahead here. We're gonna make a hard right. It looks like we're gonna start heading up. So I'm gonna start making my ascent to Cammerer. This is the new part. Nutrition's still going down well. Been hammering it every 35 minutes when that alarm goes off. Yep, there's a sign. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I can see the profile of the trail right there. Yep. Time to start heading up. Climb up. See what the distance is. All right, little gap. All right, Cosby. Yep, this is my turn. All right, I'm gonna dig out my poles. Enjoy this climb. See you guys in a bit. Still heading up, going up Cammerer, but man, really didn't expect it to be as wet as it is. All these I guess I should have, recognizing that I'm in a huge watershed. I was actually talking with my buddy last weekend about this on our long run. He was saying that you know, a lot of us chase peaks for the beauty of the summits and the views, but he finds the most beautiful thing to be in the watersheds because of all these confluences and the rocks and the formations and stuff that's carved by the water, which I have to agree. You know, it started bringing me back. God, I started to tip my tongue. You know, my brother and I used to play G.I. Joe. Got a wrapper here. We used to play G.I. Joe, and we used to really like this one character. He was actually a cobra, but he was, I think it was the light or something, would camouflage him. Excuse me one sec. God, can't think of his name for the life of me. That's what goes through your brain sometimes on these these long runs. Oh man. So he was, for those watching, you might be able to even put it in the description. I don't have access to Google right now, so it's just driving me nuts. But like I said, he was a cobra. He had like a crew. They were like swamp or bayou folk, and God, like I said, he changed colors. I just can't think of his name. But that's kind of stuff to think about when you're out here. Earlier I was thinking about the Smurfs because that moss. Then I started coming up with acronyms for Smurf. I came up with slow moving, ultra running, free spirits. So that was pretty good. And then I started thinking about the Smurf village, and I started thinking, all right, well, which Smurf is me? And then I started thinking about people I knew and what Smurf personalities they met up with. Oh man, things you come up with when you're out here. But my mindset is much better. Really into the run. Just enjoying this and seeing this new trail. It's so cool. Oh man. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, the watersheds, they have some of the prettiest trails to run. And this loop that I'm on, you kind of get the best of both worlds on a good day. Obviously today is socked in due to the weather, but you get the watershed and the summit views. Just gotta make sure that wasn't, nope, okay. I wanna make sure that wasn't a food alarm, but it's been nice. I haven't really checked my watch other than hearing the food alarm. I'm at 14 miles. That's what that was. So 7 miles since the summit of Sterling, and like I said, I'm on my way up to Cammerer. Let's see how much I've got. Whew. About 5,500 feet of gain at the moment. 14 miles and 5,500 feet of gain. So pretty substantial. Legs are feeling great. Feet are great. Guts great. Spirits are great. And all that can change in 1 minute. So such is the life out here. But I'm trying to keep the steady trickle of fluids and calories just to sustain, and my mind's in a much better place, like I said. So brought myself around. So continue this adventure up, and I'll check in a bit. This is pretty cool to come around the corner too. I could kind of see it in the fog as I approached, but what a cool little lookout tower. All the rocks and stuff, man, it's cool. I'm not gonna go in there. My map says that the trail keeps going around the corner here. I'm not sure. I might just go back down and see if I can connect with the trail down below again. But yeah, this is just incredible. So cool. I don't know. Does it look like the trail? I can't tell. Looks like the trail might go. This is cool. Oh man, it's pretty epic up here. I wish we had the views today. Have to come back some other time for the views. It's pretty crazy. I haven't seen a soul. God, I can imagine out there. Good Lord, what the views would look like. But yeah, this is phenomenal. What a cool run. Legs are holding up good. Feeling good. I got about, my goodness, almost 7,000 feet of climb. 17.3 miles. 17.3 miles and 7,000 feet of gain. From here, I head back down to the car. This was my last summit. Tagged the last one. I was seeing if I could see the geological survey marker. I don't see anything though. I wanted to get a picture of the summit if I could, but oh, look at that. Boom, right there. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna get a picture of that. But Anyhow, summit of Mount Cammerer, mission accomplished. Now let's just get down and be okay. All right, see you soon. Here we are, finishing out the route. Man, that was such a great descent. My quads are gonna feel it though. That was a long descent off Cammerer, but that's it. That's where I said I was gonna pop out a few hours earlier. Let's see, I've been on my feet for 6 hours 13 minutes. I didn't stop my watch for anything, and we made it back. Oh, what a run. That was so awesome. Man. Oh, man, that was great. So, man, 7,100 feet of gain and descent. So beautiful. Let's see here. 23.1 miles. What a day. Oh, so grateful for being done. That was awesome. So cool. Really proud of that one. What a great run. All right. I'm gonna get cleaned up and maybe I'll do a little video on the way home with some thoughts after I have time to reflect a little bit, but oh, what a beautiful way to finish.